Hello, this is Allie Davenport, team leader with Usborne Books and More. Congratulations on joining Usborne. You might not be interested in selling actively now, and so I'm going to tell you how to maximize your free books in your incentive period, which is the next 90 days, because you might have joined just for the discount, which is 25% and is also known as your commission. So the first thing you're going to do is log into your back office. This is the web address for your back office. It's consultants.myubam.com, and it will bring you to this page, and you're going to enter your consultant ID and password and then log in. Once you're logged in, the first page you land on is called your dashboard. This gives you some information here, your message center, which is any communication from home office, and then a few video links that you might want to watch if you're interested in. If you'd like to check out your back office, you can click here or here on the little house, and it will take you to your back office, which shows orders that have shipped, tracking numbers, it shows your upline numbers, and at the very bottom, it also shows your trip tracker. But again, if you're not actively selling, then that might not be information that you need to know. It will also show your sales here at the top per month. And as you scroll down, you'll see your upline here, any recruits underneath here will show here, and then also orders will show here. And at the very bottom, trip tracker down here. So if we go back to our dashboard, we can click on My Business and click My Dashboard, and it will take us back. This little linking icon here is very important because it links your three websites together. So the first one we're going to go to is our e-commerce site, and you may need to log in here. After you're logged in, click My Account, and this will sort of take you into the back consultant area of your e-commerce site, and you're going to click Add Event. What you're going to do now is add the first name and last name of either yourself or the hostess or whoever the party is for. I have a party open constantly called Allie's Online Bookstore, and I just leave it open all the time in order to rack up as many free books and half-price books as I can. You're welcome to do that as well, or just put your own name in there. It doesn't really matter. And then you want to adjust the end date. Don't touch the start date, leave that one alone, but adjust the end date to the end of your incentive period, which in this case would probably be 3 months from now, so we're going to put September 20th. And then we're going to put fake party here. There we go. You don't need to put an email address in, and then click Save. So now it will show here in your party list. If you need to edit the end date, you can click Edit. If you also want to see the orders that are underneath, so for example, here's mine, you can click the little caret and it'll show all the orders within that party. So it's important to remember that in your incentive period, you need to reach $250 in order to unlock your double free books. So any orders you have for birthday presents, for baby showers, for classroom books, for teacher books, any order that you place in the next 90 days should go into this party so that you can rack up as many free books as possible. Also, it's important to note that any orders that are created and processed will ship immediately. It does not matter when you close the party, just when the order is placed. Okay, so let's go back here and this is our dashboard again, and let's say that we are ready to close out our party because our incentive period is ending and we're ready to get our free books. So you're going to click on Order Pro Online, and that is where we do all of our back office things as far as hostess rewards go. So you're going to click New Order here. And mine just says that because I have an APO. Yours won't say that. So you're going to put in either your name, your hostess name, or wherever you're shipping it to, and address information here, and then here you can ship to consultant, and then also you can choose media mail or priority mail. It's up to you. Then click Next Step. Order name, you can call it anything you want to. It's just for your reference. This number here is your hostess rewards order number. This will show up in your back office, and it will also show up with tracking numbers once your order ships. You do need to click this box saying that you have scheduled a future booking, and then this will pop up. You can put your own name in here and then also just put in a date in the future. That is so you can get your double free books. If you don't have one booking, you are not eligible for double free books at $250 or more in party sales. Then you click Next Step. This is where you're going to select your books. So here you'll notice it says full retail. If you are buying full retail books in order to bump yourself up to the next rewards level, this is the screen that you're going to put those free full retail books in. But before you do, you need to click Import Event. So once you do that, you're going to click on your event. So I'm just going to click on this one here so we can have some free books to look at. So I click Import Event, I click Select, and then as you can see here, there are my party sales. So I'm going to pretend that I want to bump myself up to the next level, which would be at, now of course this party isn't eligible for double free books because I'm not at $250, but I'm just using this as an example. So I want to bump myself up to $125 so that I can get more free books. So I am going to change my display binding to show all, and then I'm going to change my search by to contains, and that way I can just type in a word in the title of the book and it will pull up all of those. So I'm going to maximize my money here by looking for a book that's just going to bump me over without not wasting any money, but without not putting any money towards that, because it's not going to help me any to have an expensive book there because it won't bump me up to the next level. So let's see if I can find one here. Hold on. Let's try Under the Sea. Here we go. So there's a $6.99 one. So that, when I add it, is going to bump me up over the $125 level, and that's going to increase my free books. So I've entered it into full retail, and now I'm going to click here with Free Host Rewards. This will show how much I have in free books, and I'm all about maximizing my free books. I'm not going to waste $1 here. So I'm going to put a book that's $14.99 in there so that I am not wasting a single dollar. These colors here mean that you can't order it right now. You're going to get a book buck, so I just ignore the colors and just assume that it's out of stock for right now. So I'm going to add a $14.99 book so that I maximize that. And then I'm going to click here and click Half Price Hostess Rewards. And again, I'm trying to maximize my allotment here, and I'm just going to quickly add some in. It's okay if you go over. You're just going to pay the difference. So you can see I've added too many books, and there's just a $4 overage. The other thing you want to do is click on Party Bonus Books. That's $50 that Usborne gives you to use in any way you want to, but in this case, you're going to get more books at a discount by using that category. So you have $50 here to spend on books, and you're only paying 35% of the cost. So that comes out to $17.50, totally worth it. So again, you're just going to add some books in there and get as close to 50 as you can so that you don't waste a single dollar. Okay, so if you make a mistake and you add a book that you didn't want, all you need to do is click delete and it will remove it. And there I've got 4 cents left, exactly how I want it. Love it. All right, click next step once you've selected all the books that you want. And this is the order summary. It's a little bit confusing. You don't really need to worry about it. The only thing you do need to know is your final cost there. And that includes sales tax, shipping, the taxes, and it also includes a $2 hostess fee, which you'll be able to find in one of the categories here. The reason we have that, there it is that if we don't have that on our hostess rewards, you have to claim your free books on your taxes. But once we have that $2 fee on there, it totally negates that and you're good to go. You're going to click the next step again, and this is where you're going to enter in your payment information. So if you're just paying on one card, you would just enter it here. If you want to split the payment for whatever reason, you can order for a friend or a grandma or anything, and for whatever reason you need to put 2 credit cards in, you click add a new customer payment. You enter this here and then click add/next payment. And then it will do the math for you and show your remaining amount. You put it in here and then you are good to go for next step again. Here you're going to click the review order, and it's going to check for any mistakes. Obviously, it's going to pop up with a window telling me I have a ton of mistakes since I haven't actually entered any information, but hopefully yours won't, and it will say you are good to go. There'll be a submit button. You click that. Do not check any boxes. I know the wording is a little bit weird and confusing. Don't check any boxes, just click submit, and then it will bring up an order submitted screen, and you can click post to expense ledger if you wish. I do that just for tax purposes that year, but if you aren't going to sell, or if you aren't going to earn over $600, you don't have to worry about taxes anyway, so don't worry about that if you're not actively selling. So let's recap. In order to maximize your free books, you need to open a party, and you need to funnel every single order into that party. The orders will ship immediately upon placing them, so don't worry about timing or whether the party is open or closed. Before your incentive period ends, you need to make sure that you close out that party. Hopefully you've got to 250. If you haven't, I would add some books at full retail in Order Pro to bump you up so that you can get your double free books. And all of that is going to you to use, to sell, to use in your classroom, to give as gifts, whatever you want to do, those books are now yours. Once you're in Order Pro, make sure that you select all the books that you want. You can also check to make sure that you have gotten everything you wanted by going to the select book steps, scrolling down, and clicking export all items to a spreadsheet. That will show every book that you've chosen so you can double check yourself, because once this is done, you cannot go back and edit it. If you have any questions, please email me or message me on Facebook, and I would be happy to answer them for you. And I know it's confusing, but we'll walk through it together, and we'll get you some free books. Thanks so much.